when the Buddha defines right concentration, he calls it the 4 levels of jhana. The word jhana is related to the verb jayati, which means to burn with a steady flame. Not like your defilements, which are like a bonfire and flicker and flare all over the place. You want your mind to be burning at a steady flame, like the flame of an oil lamp. You can read by a steady flame like that. In other words, you can see your mind clearly when it's burning just at the right rate. So you want to make sure as you examine your mind, when you sit down to meditate, that you don't put the flame out and you don't turn it into a bonfire. The Buddha himself gives this analogy. He says sometimes your mind is like a fire that's ready to go out. And if you're trying to calm it down at that point, it's like pouring ashes and dirt on top of the fire. It puts it out. So if you find that your energy level is low, you may not want to deal with a meditation topic that's calming, relaxing. If you're working with the breath, try to breathe in a way that's energizing. And give the mind work to do. Think of the breath going to the different parts of the body. Make a very thorough examination. And the fact that you're having to pay attention, careful attention, and you're moving around, that helps to wake you up. There was a time when I had to look after John Furung with some of the other monks. And the other monks kept finding excuses to take time off to do something else. So my time looking after him got longer and longer, until it stretched from 2 a.m. to 8 p.m. So you can imagine what it was like around 2:30, 3 a.m. in the morning, dozing off. I found that if I moved my point of concentration around, it helped wake me up. 3 breaths at the middle of the chest, 3 breaths at the navel, 3 breaths at the neck, 3 breaths in the eyes. In other words, give the mind work to do. You can think of the different parts of the body. This is when the 32 parts of the body are useful. Visualize each part of the body in the list, and then see if you can think of parts that are not mentioned in the list, like your eyes. Get the mind inquisitive, get the mind curious, get the mind engaged, and that's what's going to wake it up. Other times when your energy level is too high, that's when you have to breathe in a calming way. And you may not want to work quite yet at spreading the breath through the body. Just stay at one point. Tell yourself any thought that leaves this point, you're going to kill. You're going to wipe it out. And that way your energy gets concentrated in the right place, and you can begin to calm down. So basically you're adjusting the flame. When you sit down to meditate, get a sense of how big the flame is in your mind. And then realize there are ways of bringing it into balance, so it is steady, bright. So you're still but mindful, alert, but calm. Finding this point of balance is one of the important skills in meditation. So always keep it in mind.